So I've been looking at tiny homes, and some of them do get freaking expensive. Like there's one website, and they're saying like for this one tiny home, they were saying that they're gonna sell it to people for 200 grand. I was thinking to myself like, that's a lot of money. 200 grand. I mean, there's like places that's cheaper, that's close to 40 grand, but I still would have to buy like a piece of land. And depending where I buy it at, it's going to be roughly at least 200 grand. Now on top of that, plus the tiny home, let's say that's 50 grand, maybe 60 grand, that'd be 260 grand that I would need to basically just to have up front. Now, I'm still planning on trying to do something like that, but I gotta figure out a way to even make 260 grand, you know? It's just so freaking expensive. And like, yeah, like jobs, they do pay you like 30 grand a year, maybe 40 grand a year. I have no credit, so like what I've been saying, no credit, can't really use the big system. Um, yeah, my music is getting plays. I am getting paid with my music, which is good. Kind of a passive income coming in. Uh, but I just gotta stay on this grind, you know? Life is just a constant grind. But I'll figure this shit out. Like what I've been saying all along, I'll figure this shit out. But there's no way in hell that I'm gonna be dropping 6 figures on a tiny home. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be doing that type of shit. And another thing that I'm thinking of, what if I just buy a tiny home and just convert the whole thing into a music studio and run a music studio out of the tiny home, you know? That's another thing I'm thinking about, but have my options wide open. But anyways.